Drew Desjardins of Mr. Drew and His Animals Too travels all around Maine educating kids, taking in animals that aren't from around here and need to be cared for and often rehabilitated. He drops by the 207 studio from time to time and he's with us today. Thank you so much for coming in.
My pleasure, thank you.
What have you brought with you?
Well, right now we have two of the same animal here. These are both what we call blue-tongued skinks, and this one, Blueberry, is a healthy one. We've had this one for many, many years, and it mimics one of the most venomous snakes in the world, the taipan.
This is cool.
But it's all mimicry. He looks like a snake, long body, short little legs. You might not notice those legs when he's walking through the grass, crawling through the grass.
True.
And so you might just back off and leave him alone. Now, they also have this blue tongue that is used for defense purposes. An animal might he'll open his mouth as an animal approaches, stick out that blue tongue, and it's a warning. Don't eat me, I don't taste good, I'm poisonous. Now, this is the same thing. This is Blueberry, this is Flat Stanley. And if we look at Flat Stanley, it looks like he was run over by a bicycle. This is from improper care. This is just from not being taken care of properly, not learning about the animal before you get it. And so we get these animals in a lot of times and people will be like, that just happened. And it's like, that doesn't just happen. Now, he is shedding too, so he looks a little rougher than he should be. They do shed in pieces, that's normal, but the body shape is not. Now, because of this, we can't feed him the same diet. We have to be very specific on his diet so we don't cause impaction that could kill him. So these two are the same animals, healthy, not healthy.
Where would one find these two?
They're originally from Australia and Indonesia, that part of the world. But yeah, they're an amazing animal, and they're very hardy. So to get to this point takes a lot of just improper nutrients.
And no coming back from that, right?
No, we can stop it from getting worse, but we can't make him better. Fortunately, he runs pretty well, and he eats really well.
Yeah.
And from what we can gather, there's no pain or discomfort. So.
What else have you got for us today, Drew?
All right.
Flat Stanley, by the way, although I feel sorry for his condition, it's a great name.
It's actually a book, I believe. One of my staff members named him that, and I had to look it up myself.
Okay.
So. All right. This one here is out of Florida, and a very active one. This is an arboreal snake. It's the yellow rat snake. It's also called the Everglade rat snake. Beautiful animal. And these guys are very good at climbing. He's using all his muscles to hold right on. Arboreal snakes are some of the funnest snakes to play with. They're good at climbing trees and things like that. Doesn't mean just let them out into a tree, but they're very good at climbing. He is strictly holding me, and not to hurt me. It's all muscle. Again, these guys here get their name rat snake simply because they do feed on rats, so they're a very beneficial species. This is also a species that a lot of people commonly keep the other version, which is called the corn snake. It is the red rat snake, but we call them corn snakes. They're more popular as pets. This guy here is just very active and is always on the go. He's like, yeah, just let me go. And he would zip through.
Okay, yep. He's quick.
He is, yeah. You want to try? No?
You
Okay.
do it,
This
Rob.
time I made Sam hold a snake.
Yeah, but this one is so
This time
active.
I'll hold it.
Okay, see, he's good with you. He's fine.
Demeanor.
Rob.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I hadn't even seen where his head was.
Oh, I have
Fascinating.
the whole
All right.
time.
All right.
Do you have one more? Or is that
I
it?
have two more, but they're in the same. We're going to talk about them at the same time. I'm just going to get this guy back in,
Okay.
which is always a challenge.
Okay.
There's more.
We should
Wait.
mention, by the way, that if you want to know more about Mr. Drew and his animals too, just head to our website or app, the 207 section. You'll find out more about what he does, how he cares for animals, how he rehabilitates them, and how he educates people, again, all over the state.
This is more your speed.
There we go.
There we go. This is a yellow-footed tortoise. It's a female, and this is a red-footed tortoise. They're both from South America, and we just don't want to walk off. Yeah, we don't want to walk off. Now, these are very common pets. A lot of people will get these. The problem is they live a long time. They do require a lot. People get turtles and tortoises as pets thinking, how hard can they be? And there's a lot more work. Right now, we have about 30 or almost 30 red-footed tortoises. A lot of them come in with respiratory issues and things like that because they're kept too dry and too cool. They're a South American species. So it's very important that people understand that tortoises live forever and that they are not as easy as people might think.
How long do they live?
Well, it depends on the species. Some will live only 30, 40 years. Some can make it over 150 years.
therefore not great as pets.
Yeah, and you know, you say, well, I'll leave them to my children.
Right.
There's no guarantee your children will want them or be able to keep them. And so it's not, you know, that's the answer, I'm going to leave it in my will is not a proper answer.
Yeah. All right, we got to leave it there. Drew, a pleasure as always. Thank you so
very
much.
much.